Hi, I'm back. We've just calculated some different cost lines for our materials handling, and now we're going to use these costs to help us estimate at a number of 9,000 moves. So part 2 of our question on exercise 319, from page 127, part 2 asks us, use your knowledge, predict the cost of each item for 9,000 moves. Okay, so the first one is the forklift. And the forklift, we know, no matter how many moves there are, there's no variable cost. It's 1,800. So total cost for the forklift, Y equals 1,800 no matter how many moves we make. The next thing we've got is the indirect labor. And we know that Y is equal to, this is down here, Y is equal to fixed cost of 45,000 plus 450 times the number, and the number is 9,000. That's how many we're trying to estimate. So Y is equal to, for the indirect, 85.5. Alright, and so the last thing we calculated for was fuel and oil. For fuel and oil, Y didn't have any fixed. It was straight up variable, so it's just 76,000. It's just 76 times 9,000, right? Because that's how many we're trying to do. So 0.76 times. Sorry, we're doing it with parentheses. 9,000. So 0.76 times 9,000 is 6840. All right. So for each of these costs, now we know if we did 9,000 moves, the forklift would cost us 1,800, indirect labor would cost us 85.5, and fuel oil would cost us 68.40. Okay, great. So let's look at part 3. Part 3 asks us, construct a cost formula that can be used to predict the costs of the 3 resources combined. Using this formula, predict the total materials handling cost if activity output is 9,000. So let's talk about this. Alright, so we've got these formulas here, right? We've got a fixed cost of 1,800, a fixed cost of 45,000, a slope of 450, and a slope of 76 cents. $4, right? So can we turn those into a formula that we can just use and not have to do like all separate out like this or like this? All right. So yes, obviously, of course we can. That would be all of them added together, right? So forklift is 1,800 plus the indirect labor is 4,500 plus 450x, right? 450x plus 76x, right? So that's our formula, but algebra tells me I can simplify that. So I can add these two. 1,800 plus 45,000, is equal to 46,800. Alright, so there's my intercept. If I were to do all 3 of these in one line, there's my intercept. Plus, I know that I can take, if it's 450x plus 7.76x, I know I can take 450 plus 76x, right? So that would be 450 plus 76 is $5.26x. There's my formula, right? So now all I have to do is plug in 9,000 into there. right? Because that's what it wants to know. For 9,000, what would it be? So equals to 46,800 plus 526 times 9,000, which is equal to 94,140. All right. So if you didn't, so we have now figured out the line to estimate the materials movement cost. All right, there it is. And if you added those up, it would add up to that. All right, so that's how you do high-low, and that's what we're doing when we're talking about drawing lines. Not too complex an issue if you're any good at drawing lines, which I'm sure you are. All right, so that's great. So we're going to stop there, and the next video will be the last one I'll do, and I'll go over exercise 3.21. So if you want to meet me over there, we'll talk about how to read regression output.